Welcome to Real Estate Grad School. We coach experienced real estate agents to create and build the habits and systems that rapidly increase your income, build your team, and allow you a much greater peace of mind. I'm Levin. I've been coaching experienced real estate agents for over 20 years to exceptional success. Come and learn. If you are an agent who's not happy because you feel stuck at a level of income that you're not happy with, and you want to earn more and maybe a lot more, and maybe you're even questioning whether you're ever going to do it, then today is a big step, maybe your breakthrough step to earn what you want. So we've been talking about lead generation, and lead generation, we ended off yesterday talking about lead generation system and habit. So very simple system and habit. Number one, choose at least 2 specific days of the week. What I mean by 2 specific days is pick 2 days, Monday and Wednesdays, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and keep those days. 2 consistent specific days of the week. Choose a specific time on those days, which that means is 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and 9:30, a specific time in the morning on those days when you will begin to do your lead generation. And then generate leads for at least 30 minutes. And that doesn't mean planning time. I mean, you're doing whatever you're doing to generate leads for at least 30 minutes. Simple habit, always effective. I'll show you how in a moment. So once again, choose at least 2 specific days of the week. Choose a specific time on those days and lead generate for at least 30 minutes. Now, successful lead generation requires a system and habit. Okay, that's what we just said. But some agents don't need the system and habit. Some agents are able to generate the leads they need without the system and habit. It's easy to know if you're one of those agents who does not need the system and habit. You can know right away. Okay, set a monthly goal for the amount of business you want to put under contract. And if you are exceeding your sales and income goals for the month without having the system, and you're able to do that month after month after month. So by whatever you're naturally doing, you're exceeding your sales goals. Now, if you don't have sales and income goals, you need to set those. If you set them with me, but you're not paying attention to them, we need to do that again. You need to have goals in order to be motivated to keep the system and habit. So it's easy to know if you're one of those agents who doesn't need the system and habit because you are exceeding your sales and income goals without it. Now, obviously, the stronger your lead generation, whether it's natural or a system and habit, the stronger your lead generation, the stronger and larger will be your income. The second unbreakable rule: you must find a way to stay motivated. Lead generation is not a natural activity. We're motivated to eat when we're hungry. Okay? We're motivated for different things. We're not motivated to lead generate until we've built the habit. At least most people aren't built that way. So you must find a way to stay motivated. And you do that with these daily reminders, the 3 daily reminders. Remember the biggest reason you have for selling real estate. Is it because you want to live a better lifestyle? That's great. Is it because you want to drive a nicer car, live in a nicer house, eat at nicer restaurants, not worry about ordering dessert, go out to have fun when you want to? Do you want a better lifestyle? Do you want to put your kids through college? Do you want to pay off debt? Do you want to be able to support your children or grandchildren or your parents? Whatever the bigger reason is, remember whatever the biggest reason is that you want to sell real estate, every day remember that reason. If you can't figure out what that reason is, pick something. I remember my oldest son, he said, Dad, I want a cell phone. I said, so go buy a cell phone. He said, I don't have any money. I said, well, go find the money. He said, well, you give me the money. I said, no, you got to go find the money. So he actually found out that if he worked at I forget what store, like a Best Buy that has an electronics department. If he worked in the electronics department, they gave you the best, latest phone all the time. They gave you the best, latest phone all the time. It was a perfect job because all he wanted was a phone, but he also had some income. And he's found reasons to be motivated all along. So is my other son. You find your biggest reason to get motivated. It may take some time, even years, to find it. But once you find it, you are well on your way. So until you find it, just pick a reason. Pick a short-term reason. Remember it every day. Every day, remember your weekly appointment goal. If you don't know your weekly appointment goal, either look at your charts or call me, no charge, set a time, reset your goals. Let's know that number. It's a small number of appointments each week. Remember that weekly appointment goal and remember your monthly sales volume goal. That's it. Those are the 3 daily reminders, and you will be motivated to lead generate. Now, if you are following the daily habit and doing your daily reminders and you are not exceeding your goals, okay, then you really need to, if you're not exceeding your goals without the daily habit, then you need the simple system and habit. If you're not exceeding your goals, you need the system, then you need the simple system and habit. If you have the simple system and habit, and you are not exceeding your goals, I screwed that up, so let me do this again. If you're not exceeding your goals, you need the simple system and habit. Choose at least 2 specific days of the week. Choose a specific time of day, lead generate for 30 minutes. If you are still not exceeding your goals, then you need to adjust what you're doing. Okay? You need to adjust what you're doing. And that also is not difficult to do. You adjust by improving your skill. So you're making calls, but you really believe you ought to be getting more results from the calls you're making. You're making calls and people want to talk to you, but you're losing. You just don't have you're not saying the right thing. Something's going wrong. You're losing. You're making calls. You're getting some leads, but you're not following up on the leads. If there's some part of your skill that you need to improve, then you're keeping your daily habit. You're keeping yourself motivated. Those may be the problems. We can work on those. But if you're doing those things and you're still not exceeding your goals, then you need to, still not exceeding your goals, then you need to adjust by improving your skill or by increasing the number of days. I said a minimum of 2 days a week. Maybe you need to do it 3 or 4 days a week, but no more than 4 days a week. You could do 5, but anybody can be generating the leads they want, the income then with 4 days a week of lead generation, and likely keeping that to 30 minutes a day. But if not, by increasing the time. Don't go to 2 hours, go to 45 minutes. You make these small adjustments, you take this work seriously, you are going to get everything you want. Or adjust by adding another method of lead generation. So you're calling your sphere of influence, but just not getting enough leads from it. No problem. Then let's find another method of lead generation and another until either you are adding methods or you're changing your method or methods of lead generation. You hate to do something, don't do it. Do something else. There's so many methods to generate leads. We're covering them. We covered 3 out of 8 so far. We're going to cover more tomorrow and over the next days. When you make the adjustments that are right for you, it works every time. You know the adjustments are working because you start getting more results. When you make the adjustments that are right for you, it works every single time. You increase income every time. It's sort of like if I give you a shovel and some soft ground, say dig a hole, as long as you're putting that shovel in that ground, you're going to have a hole. Simple stuff. Just as simple here. If you are keeping that daily system and habit, 2 days a week at least, specific time, lead generate for 30 minutes. If you don't know what to do during that time, email me, call me, live call, listen to the past webinars over the last few days, keep watching the next few days. If you're keeping the system and habit and you are keeping the daily reminders, So you're feeling it, you want it, you're motivated, but it's still not working. Then you need to adjust the number of days, the amount of time, on the method of method or methods of lead generation, adding them or changing them. Because when you follow this system and you make these adjustments that are right for you, it works every single time. You increase income every single time and keep increasing it. And if you need help with it, call me, email me, talk to me. I won't charge you to just email me or have a short conversation. I want you to win. Some of my best coaching clients struggled, became group coaching clients like you guys are. Went from being group coaching clients to be one-on-one coaching clients. They're some of you right in this call are in this category. Their business boomed. And then maybe they went off of one-on-one coaching, just went to group again because they have the income they want. They keep following the system and they keep winning. It's simple but not easy. Anyone can do this because it's simple but not easy. There are agents less talented than you that are selling more than you. I guarantee it. For some of you who are talented, there's agents far less talented than you selling more than you, simply because they found their reason to earn a lot more. They're motivated. They may not have found that reason right away, but they realized they needed to find that reason and remind themselves of it every day. And they've worked and worked, and some of them, and worked and worked. Some have worked, one of you on the call right now, work very hard. You've generated a lot of leads, a lot of opportunities, not coming together yet, but you're not giving up because you know the dam is going to break soon, and there's going to be a flow of business that's going to be very good for you. And they've worked and worked and to develop this simple system and simple habits. Some of you don't need to. You're self-motivated. Great. But if you're not exceeding your goals without it, then you need to put it in place. Every single one of the people who have put this in place, and now they're earning what they had been hoping to earn for a long time. Every single one says it's worth the effort, because the effort's not that great for the reward. I mean, it's not like an athlete who has to practice hours and hours and hours a day, sacrifice what they've got, suffer through injuries, not any of that. I've been there. I was a professional athlete. I understand. It's not like somebody who's going to be a doctor or a surgeon and work for. This is simple, not easy, and it doesn't take that kind of tremendous amount of time and effort and sweat. It's really quite simple, although not always quite easy. And every single one that is willing to put in the effort says, man, it is well worth it. Just click on the link below. I'd look forward to speaking with you.